In this episode, we finally get to stand face to face with the famous Kontiki monument, visit the only town in Raroia, and enjoy a traditional lunch, snorkel the beautiful reefs, and with the help of our friends on Ruffian, install our new Beachmaster Dinghy Wheels. We've had a couple of great days in Raroia already, but today we're really excited about heading to the Kontiki monument. And you're probably wondering, maybe you've never heard of Kontiki before. We're going to tell you a little bit about it once we get to the Motu, but it is finally time for us to get to see the Kontiki. So here we go.
We can anchor along this real shallow spot. Wow, look at how beautiful the white, they're like white doves. So beautiful. Kon-tiki took place in 1947, and it was made up of a crew of Norwegians and Dutch. I think there were like 6 to 8 people in all, and it took them 101 days across the ocean, and then their raft slammed into the reef here at this location.
It was so fantastic to wade ashore. We're washed all the way up on the reef, and we could wade up and put our feet in dry, warm sand and walk on something that was stable after 101 days. So that was like coming straight from hell to heaven, and with the white birds flying above us and coconut palms. And I'll never forget that.
There is a monument on the inside of the island that's a dedication to these men, and it proved that it's possible that people from Peru could have followed the Humboldt Current and the trade winds to get to French Polynesia and seed the Polynesian race. So here we go, entering the woods here to try to find the monument. So let's follow the Admiral. Down this little path, and it's like a sanctuary of birds and sunlight. The ocean and the reef is out here. What a befitting monument for this event. And look at the coral that's decorating it. And it says, in memory of the pioneer of the pioneers who dedicated his life to pull off the outer limits of human discoveries over the limitless ocean. You just think this little Motu out in the middle of nowhere, why would this be significant? Why was there this plaque made when very few people were ever going to see it? The only people that are going to see this are other cruisers who have done what they've done. So I think it's very befitting that this memorial is out in the middle of nowhere. And we're all thankful that the same fate that awaited them did not await us. That we didn't crash into the reef, and now we're here to be able to just recognize these people and just reflect on our journey and just the significance of what that is in our lives. It's just a really touching, deep memorial. It's incredible to see what these guys probably would have seen. Here's where they would have crashed into. You can see the reef, the outer reef where the waves are way off in the distance. Getting into the cuts is nearly impossible without the use of engines. So these islands for sailors and boaters were very dangerous. They were totally unexplored, uncharted, a lot of shipwrecks, that being one. Of course, they had very little control of their boat. This is a big atoll that was probably difficult to steer away from. So Eileen just saw an octopus, and now she's checking him out. And he's in full camo mode. Right now you can't even see him because he's taken on the colors of the coral. And there he is. So Eileen is playing with the octopus. The octopus is playing with it right now. All right, this is super cool. Today, we're getting picked up by some people here in Raroia, and we're being taken into the town. We're gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna come back. And these guys are on these super fast boats, colorful. Check it out. Hey, go on. Oh yeah. Oh, I love your boat. J'adore votre bateau. This is so cool, man. Here we are picking up some of our neighbors here in town.
Everyone's looking spiffy in their nice lunch clothes. And everyone smells good too. Nice protected dinghy dock though. So this is the town on the ATOLL of Raroia. It used to be on the west side and then they moved it. I'm not really sure why, maybe we'll find out today. But these gentlemen brought us over here and it took about 25 minutes to get here. Beautiful. Kawa! Wow.
Looks like leather.
It does look like leather. Kawa! What a treat to be invited into the home of a local, to eat at their table, to see how they live, to hear their stories and their native songs. We loved getting to know Callie and his family and seeing the beauty of the ATOLL from a completely different perspective. It was our first full day in Raroia, and we were loving it. It was about $45 US a piece to be picked up, dropped off, and have lunch. But we were entertained with local music.
Local musicians, they're all from the same family, so it's really tight. There are 100 people that live here. And
yeah, 180 that live on the island.
180. Super nice, and it's a great place to get to know the locals.
Everyone was so friendly.
So friendly, and now we're walking around town, and it's beautiful.
We just passed a beautiful stone church that looked like ruins.
Look, there's a cemetery over here, babe. You know, we love exploring, and we just love to see new things. And even this morning, before we even came here, and we dove off of the bommy that's near our boat, we swam out there, got some great exercise. The fish life is incredible.
Amazing.
Here, there's ciguataria, which is toxin that the fish have on the reefs because they eat either the algae that's toxic or they eat the fish that eat the algae. And what happens is that this stuff builds up in their systems, and when you catch the fish and eat them, you can get really sick, and it'll build up in your body also. It has a residual effect. But the great thing about the fact that there's ciguataria everywhere is that nobody eats the reef fish, so the fish life is incredible, and you see grouper and everything, and they're not afraid of you because nobody hunts them. And so, you know, we just eat beans and rice or whatever's in our refrigerator instead of fish, and we enjoy the fish.
So one of the things that Via, a woman from Tahiti who's married to a Rarorian, she said that the locals could grow if they weren't so lazy, all kinds of fruits here, but because they don't really care and they don't like to eat fruits and vegetables, they just don't grow it. Her partner, who owns the magasin, the store here, he used to import fruits and vegetables, and they would all rot because the people didn't want to eat fruits and vegetables. So he doesn't order them any longer. Anyway, we've just come to the airport. Look at this cute little
Look at the
airport.
clouds out here.
Beautiful. So the airport is open one day a week. There's one flight every Wednesday.
This thing is packed. Valet parking. Yeah.
Look at this, it's just open. And we are going to get in the water. Cannot wait. It is supposed to be clear, crystal clear, and we're looking forward to just experiencing all the incredible sea life.
위험해 이 순간 분위기가 심장이 뛰고 있네 아무 생각 안 나게 꽉 끌어서 타이트하게 널 감싸줄래 상상만 했던 너의 실루엣이 내 눈앞에 난 느낌대로 가는 거야 Oh no baby 내가 할게 리드 넌 내가 시키는 대로 해 너와 나만 아는 비밀이야 서로 위로해 이불을 꽉 조져 Let's roll Take me to your paradise Just take me to your paradise Take me to your paradise Paradise baby please Take me to your paradise Just take me to your paradise Take me to your paradise Paradise baby please 취한 거냐 그냥 생각 좀 하고 있어 Yeah 긴 밤을 지새 너와 보내 그 첫 밤 Yeah 김이 서려 나와 부딪힌 술잔에 No no 가림막 없이 창피하지 않아 자랑해 네 속이 너무 궁금해 생각해 all day 내일 밤은
Brown has been working really hard this morning to get set up for Master Ian to come and help with getting our beach wheels
Keep
onto.
us from screwing it up.
Yeah.
So the challenge that we had and the
Yes.
one that you got.
Can you see
Yes,
here?
it'll up.
It's probably quite easier to
It
see.
says to
Yes.
give it an
Okay.
So you see at the bottom of your dinghy, you've
Yes.
got the work. And we've got a lip as well. We bought some aluminium bar.
Oh, that's so smart to have it come out.
That's really good news.
Because in the past, like the examples, I have other people putting like mounting planks on there,
Which is what I've done.
which
Right.
But that clears it, so I don't
Yeah.
worry about that.
Oh, that's good news.
Yay! So Ian from Ruffian is here helping us. He's super capable, friendly,
I'm not capable.
and he's done this before, and he's screwed up several times on his boat until he got it right, and he is passing on the knowledge as I will pass it on. Plus, he's the one whose idea it was to get these things. So he got me in this mess and created this project.
I can fix it.
It's very precise how you get this thing on air because you have to drill. You only want to drill once, and the aluminum, you have to fit this side and the other side, and you have to work around all kinds of a very compact area. And you have to do it in a way that the wheels actually fold out and work properly.
Oh.
It's so, he's already kept me from screwing it up. We've taken the wheel off to make it easier to work with and make it lighter so we don't drop it. And figured out how to rearrange the dinghy to be a solid surface to support himself. Measure 10 times, cut once. So Ian just countersunk these things. We're going to put tapered screws in there with butyl tape to block the flow of any water coming in. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, that's great. Okay. Oh, for this side. Okay. Perfect. Now look at that concentration. And over here on the other side, if I can hear it. Oh, right there. Wow. Ratchet from one of my.
Okay.
What size is that?
I think that's an 11.
So this thing has a lot of pieces. You got to stick them in the right order, else nothing's going to work. It's more complicated than it looks.
Yeah, doing this in situ on the back. Oh, that's how we do it. So wheel deployed.
Whoa!
Whoa, dude, that's amazing.
Woo!
So we pulled in, and the person
Oh.
done.
Yeah, we're all done.
Hold these.
Yep. Good idea. And we'll just learn several new knots to pull this.
Nothing in the way.
No, you're good.